Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin.Off, and this week I have a very special guest. This is one of my very good friends, filmmaker extraordinaire, a very talented fella. Give it up for Zach Huber, everybody. Oh my gosh. Zach, thanks for being here.
And one of the biggest fans of Jakin.Off.
Yeah, so. Actually one of the true heads, dude. One of the true Jake-Offs. Yeah. You got to be like, you're like a member. Like you're a member of the cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
If Jake-Off Nation.
I'm not the mayor, but maybe the treasurer.
Yeah, or perhaps Secretary of Transportation.
I like that.
Yeah, dude. You're the Secretary of Transportation, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm building highways through Jake-Off Nation.
Make sure, guys, we're going to have links to Zach's stuff in the description. You can follow Zach's YouTube channel. Check out his stuff. You always got stuff going on. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. You do a lot of really cool projects, and I'm so happy that I know you. And I'm happy that you could come on the podcast today and talk about what we talked about, which I think you'll really appreciate the title of this. It's about a man named Dan Martell. The title is Dan Martell, AI Cringe Merchant. Because that's pretty spot on, isn't it, dude?
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
I'm fucking lighting him up with the title.
His sales are in that of Cringe.
Yeah.
You nailed that.
He's a merchant, dude.
Damn,
He's a cringe merchant.
See, you were up at 6 a.m. last night, and you were cooking.
Bro, no magic mind needed, dude.
No.
My third eye's open. But as always, you can follow this podcast at J.O.Pod, J.O.Podcast, and if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, subscribe, like. We're doing a new episode every week. We're covering stuff like this. We're talking about a whole bunch of other shit, and it's great. We love it. You guys are gonna love it if you subscribe, please. please, will you subscribe to my YouTube?
Yes.
I'll give you some freeze-dried candy. That's a call forward.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to get that one till later.
Yeah.
I'm innovative, dude. I'm innovating comedy. I'm innovating comedy. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning into the episode, and have a good listen to the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me? Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Oh, won't you take off with me? Yeah, we're taking off every week.
Our new focus for 2026 is going to be like reels, middle length, sort of like clips.
Smart.
To start putting those out on YouTube. I feel like we have the science of the podcast down.
Yeah.
We've got it down to a science.
This is better than ever. I feel like
we did technically start about an hour after we said we were going to today.
Got to get the tech right.
But it's okay though. It's a lot of that is my fault because I was super late and I was up until 6 a.m. last night.
Whoa. Scouring the internet
dude,
for what we're going to talk about today?
Actually, no. I had already found what we were going to talk about today. I was playing Expedition 33.
Wow.
That French, I don't know if you've seen that. It's like a French. It won a bunch of awards, like one of the Game Awards. I think there's like 8 Game Awards.
But there's only one, the Game Awards.
Yeah, but I think that they're all like equally, like, you know what I mean? They just were the first ones to call it the Game Awards kind of thing. But
it's got you hooked though, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very French.
I would love it.
Dude, you can put everybody in outfits that they're like in
that's crazy French, dude.
Horizontal white stripes with like baguettes strapped to their backs and like that kind of thing. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
But the whole premise of the game is kind of wild, dude. So what it is that it's this thing happened where the earth was split, and now there's this lady called the Paintress, and once a year she like wakes up and erases a giant ass number. It's just like a monolith with a big ass number. And like she showed up one day, basically like all this fucking crazy like mayhem broke out into the world type shit. And she like writes a number and then erases it at the end of the year, and everybody that age dies. And it's like counting down. And so you live in like this society where they send expeditions to go try to like learn what the fuck is going on and maybe even like kill this lady or like try to stop what's happening.
Wow.
And you're expedition number 33. So there's only 33 expeditions left. at this point.
And you're not 33, I assume, or you are?
No, a lot of the people are. One of the main characters is like a teenager, because she's like, I'm fucking going with. It's good. Yeah, I don't want to get too much more into the weeds of Expedition 33, but that's why I was up super late. And I thought I was gonna like beat the game. And I was
so you were
man,
just
I'm
going
like
for
so
one last
close.
push,
And then I ended up not.
It wasn't even close, huh?
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I was like, are you fucking serious right now?
The freak.
But it's got a really interesting combat style. It's like turn-based, but you also still have to like dodge and parry and stuff.
Oh.
So it's like a mix between almost like a Souls-like game and like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or you have to like do like a timing like button press during some of your attacks type thing.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah, it's fun. Unique, but dude, this is Jakin.Off.
We're here.
We're not here to talk about fun stuff.
No.
We're not here to talk about unique stuff. Well, well, maybe we are, Zach. I am really glad that you're here, dude, because I found a lovely topic for us to discuss today.
Can't wait to indulge in my annual visit on the Jakin.Off pod.
Yes, you're here for your annual visit on the Jakin.Off pod, and then you're going to your annual trip to an out-of-town comedy show with me that is, potentially going to be one of the most embarrassing nights of my life. Usually they turn out okay. I'm not I have a little more tools in the tool bag than I did when we were just starting in comedy.
Yeah, you've grown a lot.
Yeah, and so today though we're gonna talk about a guy. Speaking of growth, wait till you see this guy.
Oh,
Brett, go ahead and pull up number one. Let's dive in. This is our intro image. This is Dan Martell. Are you familiar with Dan Martell?
No.
So Dan Martell is this fella. Here's his Instagram, his TikTok. He's got 2.1 million followers.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Instagram, dude. Best-selling author, Buy Back Your Time. That's the name of his book. AI incubator at Martell Ventures. 3-time software exits. $100 million holdco. DM me coach to grow your biz.
Oh, you can't be receiving coach DMs if you got that much going on,
dude. I know, right? Yes, huge red flag. Right?
Something seeming a little fishy. That's
dude,
off. Right
no,
there.
right. That's
off.
like always the first thing. Anybody, you can see his phone number is on TikTok. I tried to call it at like 3 a.m. last night, and because I was looking at his profile again, I was like, are there any more funny ones? And I tried calling it, and it was like, because he's from Canada. Lame.
What are you going to teach me about business?
Yeah. What are you going to teach me about business? You got free healthcare, dumbass.
Yeah.
Tell me how that's good business, dumbass. No, actually, it's great business.
Probably really good for it, actually.
Yeah. That'd actually be great. Touche, Dan. Hey, that's one in your column, pal. So I'm gonna read you Dan's bio. This is Dan's bio. From his page on allamericans.com, which we're going to go to in a second, Brett. We have a bit of an aside, but you can leave up this image while I read this because this is Dan's bio. So Dan Martell journeyed from a jail cell to scaling multiple 8-figure businesses. He is the founder and chief executive officer of Martell Ventures and Martell Media. Martell is an entrepreneur, investor, and business coach recognized for his impact on the software as a service industry. As the founder of Software as a Service Academy, Martell established a coaching program for SaaS founders, supporting entrepreneurs in scaling their businesses with structured frameworks and actionable strategies. His expertise is grounded in experience as a founder, having built and exited multiple technology companies, and his insights are sought by both emerging and established leaders in the technology sector. Where am I? Dude, I'm looking for a specific... They call him a serial entrepreneur. Which is like fucking crazy. Like, I was like, what the fuck, dude? A serial entrepreneur sounds like... That just sounds like a fancy way of saying like a grifter
Yeah.
or like a scam artist, right? Like,
now I have to know what he went to jail for.
dude, no, exactly.
Serial
It
what?
makes it feel it's like, it's actually hilarious that you mentioned that, dude.
Oh.
We're going to get into it because Dan did get arrested. It's a big part of his story.
Yeah.
He's sort of got like a reformed criminal background story. But Brett, you can go ahead and pull up the website now. I just wanted to go to, this is just a small aside to talk about All American Entertainment. And this is at allamericanspeakers.com. And if you scroll up to the top, Brett, the category for this is, it's okay. We're not going to get too in the weeds, dude. It's fine. Just transition when you can. Top activism speakers. So this is Elevate Change with Inspiring Social Activism keynote speakers. So these people are agents for these top activism speakers. And when I saw this list, the way that the list is ordered is fucking crazy, dude. So we're going to just
These are some people making
some
some serious change.
Dude, first of all, they have so many speakers. Like, I think you're going to be shocked by some of the people on this list. But Brett, just scroll down. We'll start with the first one. It's Damon John, who's from Shark Tank. He's just one of the Shark Tank guys. But I'm like, what's the activism? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird, but keep going.
It's going to activate your bank account.
I don't know that lady. Erica Dewan. Tim Tebow.
Iconic.
It's like, dude, okay, I guess if you consider like loving Jesus activism.
I was going to say he's
probably they do.
He is a top Jesus activist.
Yeah, he's an activist for Christ. Yeah.
He has activated he has activated Christ's soul in many a people.
Yes, dude. That's a good point. Okay. Mike Singletary, another football player. Inky Johnson, another football player. Keep going. Jim Morris, Coach Ken Carter, Coach Carter. From Coach Carter fame.
Now come on.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Dude, no, that's what I'm saying.
I want to hire him.
Going. Dude, just wait. This is going to be so fucking crazy. Emmett Smith. It's like, why is Tim Tebow above Emmett Smith?
Yeah,
you know?
And
Lisa
they're all so
Leslie,
expensive.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Aaron Brockovich. Dude, why is she not? She's like she's most known for being an activist. More so than the guy from Shark Tank, dude. It doesn't make any sense. Keep going. We're going to keep going. Angela Davis, dude.
Whoa.
They literally have Angela Davis was arrested for she was constantly poked and prodded by the FBI for being a communist.
But Tim Tebow, though.
It's so crazy. Keep going, dude. Because it's going to get even more confusing. Nancy Kerrigan. All right. Jackie Joyner Kersey. Magic Johnson, dude. They have Magic Johnson.
And he's
why is he not at the top?
So expensive.
Dude, he's $200,000 and above, bro.
Oh.
And then below Magic Johnson, Tim Tebow's mom.
Yeah.
Why? Why are they even on the same page? Dude, I love Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
I can see how he's an activist with the HIV stuff and everything. Pam Tebow? You gonna put Pam Tebow in the mix with Magic Johnson and Angela Davis? It's crazy. It's so fucking crazy, dude. It's like, I can't believe this was just, we had to divert for a moment to look at this list because it blew my fucking mind. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's fucking so nuts, dude. Anyways, that's the end of that. We made it all the way to Pam Tebow, and that's kind of where I wanted to wrap. Because what a dumb
She's cheap.
She is cheap. That's
cheap.
a good point. Yeah, she's no 200,000 and above. But dude, her virtual and her in person are the same price. That seems fucking kind of like bullshit.
Like she might try to talk you into a virtual.
Yeah, dude.
She's like, well, it's the same price.
Andy Elliott charges $25,000 for a virtual.
That's steep. For a Zoom meeting?
Yeah, a Zoom meeting where he points his hard nipples at you and is like, you need to quit fucking being a pussy. Take off your shirt. He makes you take off your shirt at work. Classic Andy
That would
Elliott.
teach me a lot.
Yeah. So, Brett, we can actually play number 3 now. This is just a little intro vid that I found. Dan appeared on. We're back to Dan Martell now.
Okay, back. That was completely unrelated to him?
He is represented by that same company. Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. Not completely unrelated. I ended up on that website because they represent Dan Martell as well. Dan Martell as well. How fun. I love it when rhymes happen. So this is a clip of Dan on the Iced Coffee Hour show. This is from YouTube. This was just posted November 26, 2025. The video is called Stop Wasting Time, the brutal truth about money that everyone needs to know. And this is just like the very beginning of the podcast. I thought it was a good intro to who Dan is.
I'm who I am because of where I came from.
Things got really crazy. I was hanging out with people from the Hells Angels, learning stuff I definitely shouldn't have been learning. One day my brother calls me up and says, "Don't come home, the police are waiting for you."
At 17, I was in a high-speed chase with the cops behind the wheel of a stolen car. And then I smashed into the side of the house. And in that moment, everything changed.
I know this because I went from broke at 24 to selling my first company for millions at 28.
Today, I've exited 3 software companies, generate over $100 million in cash a year.
And now my only goal is to help others and motivate them to find success the way that I did.
The path to success isn't complicated. It's just hard. And I can teach it to anybody in a few steps.
Do you think you could have changed without hitting that rock bottom? No.
0.
Why do you think things felt so hopeless to you at that time?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was shooting the other day with Cohen. I just started balling, just even think. I mean, it's like...
It's still really tough.
How often do you think about it?
I get emotional thinking about it because I'm just like, looking at my life today, it's pretty cool. Like, couldn't went the other way, man.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, I mean, every week for sure, sometimes once a day. Just because I literally nobody's more surprised about how I live my life today than me. Like, I'm like, I don't forget. I don't forget the other people I met. Like, that was a dark period of my life, man. I didn't want to live. That was kind of the decision I made when I stole the car, that if the cops get me, I'm going to pull it.
Does it make you more sympathetic to other people that are in that situation, or does it make you think, like, whatever situation you're in, you can make it better?
Definitely more sympathetic. I mean, my superpower is empathy with the kids. Like, I love adults, but I also think a lot of adults are adults, and you should treat them like adults. But when I meet another kid that's like struggling with life, dude, I just get down on one knee and I just like... My mission's very simple. I just want to help kids not feel broken.
Okay. So
Canada's most wanted, man.
Canada's most wanted, bro. Let's just say I've met this guy on an airplane. I've seen Dan Martell on an airplane or two. I also want to help kids not feel broken. Allegedly, Dan has been to Little St. Jeff. And I've seen him in the temple. It's very interesting that he says this now. No, dude, I think that Dan is one of those guys where I think we're at like a point right now where, and I'm actually curious to hear your thoughts on this, with AI, right? Where there is so much money and so much pressure, and they're building up this idea that they're going to make AI that is going to completely reshape everything in the world. But it's like unclear if everybody actually thinks that it's going to A, be able to do that, but then B, that it's actually going to be for the better. Is like, I think, a big sort of like question that none of these guys answer. And we're going to get into Dan and AI and sort of like what he represents. But I think the thing that sets him apart from a lot of people is that you might listen to him and you might watch him and he might seem somewhat reasonable to you because he is sort of like, in the world that we live in now, he is sort of like a mild version of like the like fucking sales bro, like influencer kind of type of guy. He's a little
milder than them. You're right.
Yeah, he's a little milder, but I think that almost makes it more like I guess insidious in a way, like where I'm like, dude, like you don't even seem to completely believe everything that you're saying, or you clearly don't believe it enough to put a lot of thought into what you're saying, which we're gonna when we play the clips, it's gonna come sort of apparent. But I did want to get your sort of perspective on this, because right now there's so much money being invested into AI by like all these like mega corporations. There seems to be like this belief that this is going to be like the most transformative technology that's like ever come out. But I have a hard time believing that that's going to be how things work out, because
I believe the same thing.
We live in capitalism, and it's just like impossible. Like because the mode of production that we use is like one that is like sort of has inefficiency built into it. It's impossible for anything like truly transformative the way that they're talking about to come about. And I think the reality is that it'll actually be like really damaging for most people. And then for like the guys like Dan, who are like, you know, the big dogs who have all the money and the influence into these kind of things, they end up reaping like all the benefits.
Yeah, well, I think it's just like what you said with capitalism. They don't have an incentive to make something that changes people's lives and transforms society. They have an incentive to make money off of it.
Yes.
And there's always going to be a way to make it cheaper and for them and to make more money off you. And that's not going to end up with you benefiting from it.
Right.
It's always going to, I don't know if you've used it recently, but it's gotten so much worse.
I have not used it I tried it like a couple years ago when it was like first around, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, but it's like actually like kind of annoying. You know what I mean? I was in school at the time, and I was like, oh, I'll like see if it can like summarize this chapter of a book that I didn't read for class. And it like summarized it to me, and then I like read the chapter of the book, and I was like, well, that's not what it was about at all.
The most helpful way.
Thank God we didn't have like a quiz. I would have failed.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's so wrong all the time, and it's gotten even worse about being wrong. Like the way it can help me the most is if I don't know what I don't know. Like if I need to do something with an editing project, and I don't know what to even look up to how to do that, I can like kind of phrase it in a weird way to try to get information out of it, of like how to do it.
It can give you the word that you're looking for to be able to then search like on a place that's actually helpful.
Yes, but anytime it tries to tell me what to, because it'll try to parlay that into, oh, this is actually how you do it too on the editing software. It's like, click on this tab that doesn't exist. And click on this setting that doesn't exist. And click on all, it's like, it's hallucinating so much more now than
it's
it
like
ever
mixing
used to be.
every different editing software together and like, bro, I think that the likelihood that this is going to be like, I'm of the belief that, and I think that, you know, there's a lot of people that think this, that they've just created a bubble that like kind of is going to end up being like one of these too big to fail kind of things. And when it pops, like it's a lot of people are going to get fucked.
I think that's the really scary part, is that we've essentially bet our economy on it. We've put all of our economy into it. And recently, as you may know, with our current like the people that are currently in power,
the regime,
they have like not invested anything into the infrastructure of the actual technology that backs it.
The
like
chips,
people like China and stuff have.
Like,
we haven't invested anything into that.
Yeah.
And so even if we do pop off, we're just going to end up benefiting the people who have invested in the infrastructure. And if we don't, then we like expect the AI to grow, there's going to be a limitation to what it can grow to. And it's going to cap our economy and destroy our economy in the long run, because we don't have the infrastructure to build the business that we have basically bet our economy on.
Yeah, and the even worse thing is, like, I'm not even sure that if we did, it would make things good.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
all it's gonna do is make kids stupid.
Yeah, dude. Oh my
strip
God.
away their
That's
critical
so funny.
thinking
Oh
skills.
my gosh, I'm so excited to keep going with the fact that you said make kids stupid. You're gonna love some of these videos. So this next video, this is the video that introduced me to Dan.
Oh, okay.
And I've just on my production sheet here, this is number 4, Brett. I've just called this the funniest video ever. So I really firmly believe that this is legitimately one of the funniest clips that I could see. And for those of you listening to this, this is Dan Martell is clearly at some kind of like conference or event or like meetup, and it's gonna cut to him right now. It's on a kid who's asking him a question about AI. But it's going to cut to Dan, and he's like standing in front of a bunch of different Lamborghinis. I don't know that any of them are his. But it's just like a row. It's like a bunch of Lamborghinis parked in a row. So and this kid's got a question for him about AI. Brett, go ahead. Roll the clip, Brett.
How could I use AI to do my school?
Do you have any on you right now?
No.
Okay, let's pretend you did. You take your phone out. You take a picture of your schoolwork. I go into the chat GPT. See this little icon here? I go photos. Let's pretend that that was homework. You just say, do my homework. I know, it's wild, dude. It's crazy. Look at this. There we go. So just take a picture of your homework and say, do the homework for me.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to crush it. Let's go.
Dude, one of my favorite parts, Brett, pull it back to the beginning, because we're definitely going to end up watching this a second time, dude. One of my favorite parts is at the beginning. So he goes, you know, how could I use AI to do my schoolwork? And Dan Martell is like, do you have any schoolwork on you right now? And he's like, yeah, no. And it's like, yeah, of course he doesn't, dude. He's fucking standing at your fucking conference in front of, he's not at school.
Standing in front of your Lamborghinis.
Why would he? He's not at school or at home. Why would he just be carrying it around with him? Like, dude, it's so funny. He says, do you have any on you? Like, it's like,
show me your
fucking,
homework,
like,
kid.
yeah,
Show me your homework.
Dude, it's so weird. Roll it from the beginning again, Brett. I just want to watch it one more time. I love this
How
video.
could I use AI to do my school?
Do you have any on you right now?
No.
Okay, let's pretend you did. You take your phone out. You take a picture of your schoolwork. I go into the chat GPT. See this little icon here? I go photos. Let's pretend that that was homework. You just say, do my homework. I know, it's wild, dude. It's crazy. Look at this. There we go. So just take a picture of your homework and say, do the homework for me.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to crush it. Let's go.
This is his mission in life, by the way.
Dude, yeah. He's like, I just want to help kids not feel broken. And I do that by taking pictures of their homework and sending it to ChatGPT. And dude,
You're going to crush it.
yeah.
You're going to crush it. Let's go.
Dude, I love the kids, like the way, if you scroll back to when the kid says, when he's like, you think you can do that? He's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I be able to do that? Like,
Do homework for
it's
me.
like, dude,
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to crush it. Let's go.
he really is like, he's just like, yeah, of course. I mean, why would I not? Dude, I think that what this is that he clearly like had these kids ask him this question. Because like, dude,
It feels staged.
Bro, this kid doesn't need to ask this guy how to use AI to do his homework.
He's like,
He's
have you heard of a
fucking
little
12?
thing called the Chat GPT?
Yeah, dude, it's like you're explaining it.
Look
to a
at
kid who
this
already knows it.
icon.
Like, and the only reason a
There's
kid
no way
doesn't
he
know
doesn't
it
know.
is like if he is like sheltered as hell, which
Yeah.
we'll get into. Like Dan, it's like weird, dude. This guy has like a lot of contradicting sort of things out there about the way that ChatGPT can be used for educating kids specifically. It's very strange. But Brett,
He's got a weird thing with kids.
Dude, he's got a weird thing with kids. We're going to roll into the second funniest clip of all time. The second funniest clip of all time is, it seems like it's at the same event to me. Again, it's just, you're listening to this. Just imagine
Is this the same? Oh, no.
It's not the same kid, but he's similarly dressed. This could be like that kid's brother.
Does he give him like shirts to wear?
Yeah, it's like he's like, here, put on this blue soccer jersey so you can be in my video. He's just carrying around a bunch of kids' blue soccer.
Would you
jerseys.
want to wear this shirt? You're gonna crush it, buddy. If you wear this shirt, I tell you what, I'm gonna teach you so much, and you're gonna be a millionaire one day, buddy. You can crush it,
dude? God, bro, I feel. One of the things that gives me a lot of satisfaction on this podcast is when I'm showing somebody some stuff and they start accidentally doing a perfect impression of a video that I'm going to play later, which is exactly what you just did, dude. Just wait, man.
Roll the clip.
Yeah, but roll this clip. This is the second funniest video I've ever seen.
What should I do to grow my business even more?
What do you sell?
Freeze-dried candy.
What part of the business is the hardest right now?
Selling it in general.
Do you have enough product?
Yes, way more than that.
So I always ask myself this question. Where do the people that buy my kind of product hang out? Who is the perfect person to buy from you?
Children.
Yes. So where do they hang out?
Park.
Okay, but is there a specific park?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I'm gonna let you know a secret. If you call the city, they will tell you which is the busiest park that they have. And if I'm gonna go spend some time at any park, it's that park.
There's no way. He's like, tell me where the kids are
Dude,
at.
yeah.
Where are the kids at?
He's
Tell me where the kids are at. Please
calling
show
the
me where the
city,
kids are.
and he's being like, hey, this is going to sound weird, but do you guys know which parks are busiest?
Yeah.
And they're like, can I ask why? And he's like, oh, I'm just trying to help a kid sell some freeze-dried candy. I'm just trying to help a kid sell some freeze-dried candy. I love freeze-dried candy. Freeze-dried candy is the best candy. It's the best way to eat candy. It's frozen. It's dried. And then you eat it at a park. That's the busiest park. It's eating freeze-dried candy at a busy park. Nothing is more of an aphrodisiac.
Follow-up question. Do you think that park is safe enough to park 3 Lamborghinis at?
No, 100% not, dude. Dude, with the way that they're doing all the fucking, it's the open air freeze-dried candy market.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's not safe down there, dude.
Dude, his tone totally changed when he brought up. He was like, "And so who might you want to sell these candies to?" And he was like, "Well, kids." And he was like, "You're right, kids. Now tell me where all the kids are."
Yeah, dude.
Where are the kids, buddy?
Dude, he's like, because here's the thing.
That was weird.
Here's actually what Dan's advice for this kid should be. He should be like, "Hey, man, instead of focusing on a business, maybe you should make some friends that'll invite you to the park." You know what I mean? Like, maybe instead of being a fucking literal child that's like wanting to like come up with a business idea, dude, maybe you ought to like focus on being a kid. You know?
But he wants this kid to not steal a car and go Grand Theft Auto. So
Yeah.
he's like, what's going to get you there faster than anything?
Yeah.
Friends with nothing to do.
Yeah, dude.
But go to the park and buy freeze-dried candy. Well, if you're not selling it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
So what? Are you going to be
Dude.
the kid that sells the freeze-dried candy or the kid that buys the freeze-dried candy?
It really is like a fucking like low-key, like a kind of like crazy mindset to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense to be fucking telling a kid like, yeah, oh, you don't know a good park to go to? Well, how about you just, call the city? It's like, dude, there's clearly a bigger issue at play here.
Yeah.
This kid's a dork. No, I'm just kidding. That kid seemed fine.
It's so bizarre.
He's probably got fucking stupid ass parents, if I had to guess.
Yeah, or they wouldn't let
Yeah,
him hang out
taking
with
your
him
kid
otherwise.
to see Dan Martell.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how about no? What if we go see the new Marvel movie or something? I don't know. I don't even like that stuff, but I'd be like, literally anything you could possibly do. Like, I can't imagine being a parent of a kid nowadays.
No.
And like having your kid be like, yeah, I love Andrew Tate.
Dude, that would be devastating.
I would beat the shit out of my kid.
Wow.
I would hit my kid really hard.
This took a turn for the dark.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to be a parent, dude, because I'm like, man.
You can't deal with your kids like an
Yeah, I
Andrew Tate.
couldn't handle that, dude. I'd have to. I don't want to be pushed into that, into doing something like that. I don't want to hit a kid.
No.
But you like Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Buddy. Dumb.
If that kid really likes Andrew Tate, he might hit you back.
Dude, no way. No way my kid is beating
kid
my
in the
ass. Yeah, dude.
Well, so
I'll kill him.
One thing I find
I'm sorry. I'll unalive him.
Okay, yeah. You don't want to get your video demonetized, bro.
Yeah, dude. Well, we're trying to get monetized so that we can get demonetized. Because there's big money in getting demonetized these days.
I see where you're coming from. You're right, dude. Yeah, there's certain sponsors that they'll pay a pretty penny to be on that demonetized time.
Yeah, they're like, come buy our dehydrated buckets of food.
Dude, I'm actually devastated that you don't have any more of your disgusting drink. Sorry,
We
I know that
have
just came
one
out of
more
Whoa, we
left.
have one more left, dude. Give him the magic mind.
Break it
Serve
out,
it up,
Brett.
bro.
I need
Oh
it,
my
dude.
god, dude.
I've been thinking about this actually all year long. I know this came out of nowhere, but
it didn't come out
actually
of
the
nowhere.
freeze-dried food.
Dude, this product is how I ended up learning that I could do my Donald Trump impression. Because I was reading the word ashwagandha off of the side of there. I have a bit about this too. It like triggered the impression. I was like the Manchurian Candidate.
Wow.
Ashwagandha. Woo. Yeah, shake that, dude. You got to do it all at once, bro.
Okay,
you have
I
to
will.
do it all at once.
It's the Jakin.Off way.
Yeah, everybody always tries to like sip it. I'm like, that's
a horrible decision.
Yeah, you
After
gotta.
I saw Dustin Slentz do it. I was like, I have to do it.
Yeah,
I hope
dude.
he has enough left by the time I do my annual visit.
Dude,
Should I snip
And that's not the one with the condom in it, right?
No, that's
Okay.
a
There was
different
like
one.
with. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It doesn't smell that bad.
Okay, dude. All right.
It smells like grapefruit
Yeah. Okay.
and passion fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Everybody's staring at me now.
Yeah.
we
Everybody's
go.
staring at you, dude.
It kind of stings.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't taste good, right?
Tastes like
Ass.
tastes magical. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, Zach's eyes start glowing and he starts floating up into the air. That'd be fucking crazy, dude. What's the review? How many popcorn bags out of 5? We do everything on a popcorn bag scale. It's all out of popcorn bags, dude.
I'd give it like, the bottom of one popcorn bag with like all the butter on the
Like
popcorn
a
left. It
quarter of
seems
the-
like a good idea, and then you like eat enough of it and your hands
like,
are all
this is
greasy
all
and you're kind of
kernels.
like, yeah, it's all kernels and it's really
Yeah.
greasy and crunchy and weird, and
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
that
yeah,
seemed
yeah,
like a good idea,
But it wasn't.
but it wasn't.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, it tastes like shit. And dude, here's the thing too. You're going to feel weird. It made Brett and I both be like, oh, like, am I sick or something? Like, what is this? Yeah.
But that's just the magic mind bump.
Yeah, dude, that's just it like made me feel like I feel like my stomach is simultaneously like empty but like full.
Yeah. There's just gonna be like a moment in this podcast when I turn and look, and you're gonna use like that like alert sound effect from that video game, and it's gonna be like, Zach has been magic mind.
Yeah, okay, dude. I'm happy that you get to try
I'm
that.
so glad I got to try that. I feel like,
Yeah.
honestly, as a Jakin.Off fan,
Yeah.
that was a huge moment for me,
Dude.
And I do feel like, wow,
Yeah,
that
it was
a pleasure.
serendipitous. We had one left.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it to go to anybody else.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
feel. I don't know how I feel yet. Actually, I'm still getting dialed back in on that. Feelings are everywhere right now.
Oh my god.
There's a
Okay.
feeling of joy and elation, though.
Dude, yeah. Let's keep going with that feeling.
Let's
of
lock it
joy.
in. Let's use
because
this
I
magic
want
mind.
to show you the third funniest video that I've ever seen.
Okay.
This is the third funniest one, dude. And
love
this
it.
is another clip of this guy talking to Dan, or Dan talking to a kid. It's in a different setting. This one is in more of a like conference hall type situation.
I swear these are all the same kid.
Dude, all the kids
Are
do
these
look
AI
similar.
kids?
I don't think so.
These could be AI kids.
I don't think they are. I heavily considered that though, but I think this guy does a lot of speaking engagements because he's charging like 100,000.
He's one of the top earners.
He's charging like 100,000 per.
He's
There's
charging
a
Tim
lo-
Tebow numbers.
Yeah, he's doing Tebow numbers, dude.
Bro, if I could have got Tebow and I got this guy instead, I'd be so disappointed to hear
Like,
that.
Tebow,
Again?
you hurt me. Tebow.
Whoa, are we unlocking something in your deep state of consciousness?
Please.
What did Tebow do to you, Jake?
Tebow came and spoke at my school, and then he took me to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh, Tebow.
And Donald Trump was there, and he said I had to go with Donald Trump. And then Donald Trump made me watch his favorite musical, Cats. Donald Trump loves cats. Did you know?
I didn't know that.
He loves cats. It's his favorite musical. Jellicle cats doing jellicle stuff. That's what he likes.
Wait, now, on that island, is that how you and Mitchell met?
No, that's how Dayton and I met.
Oh, Dayton's the one.
Yes, it's
Oh, my
Dayton,
God.
dude. Yeah.
I boofed
Mitchell
up the Jakin.Off
was a little
inside
too
joke.
old.
You're right. He couldn't
It's
make
so
it.
funny because like in 2013 he would have been like in high school or like just out of high school.
Hey, that's a best of bit right there too.
There you go. Yeah, truly. Anyways, this is I don't think this is an AI kid. All that to say, I don't think this is an AI kid.
Okay.
Tim Tebow didn't do that allegedly. But this is the third funniest video I've ever seen.
How do you make a business?
What business do you want to be in?
Like real estate or something?
The way you make money in real estate, you buy something here and you sell it for here. So here's how you could start being in business today. Is there anybody in this room that wants to buy some land? Ask the room.
Is there anybody here that wants to buy any land?
See all the hands that went up?
Yeah.
You go up to the person and you go, what kind of land do you want? And they're gonna say, I don't know, I need like 4 acres in this part of town. Go door to door. Hey, do you want to sell these 4 acres? You want to sell these 4 acres? You want to sell these 4 acres? They go, maybe. What's your offer? And you come back to the person that had their hand up and say, I've got these 4 acres that I could sell it to you, but if you buy it, you got to give me $1,000. Can you sell the land without owning the land? Yes. And as soon as he finds somebody to buy the option of the land he found, he is now an entrepreneur. He's made a business.
Except for that he's got to get his real estate license.
Yeah.
Except for that you have to take some classes.
Yeah.
But dude,
imagine if a kid knocked on your door and was like, any chance you'd sell your 4 acres to my little buddy?
It is such a bad sign that there are children that are going to like there are children that are going to events and being like, yeah, I want to be a real estate business. How do I start doing real estate? It's not good, dude. That is a bad sign. I think overwhelmingly that kid should be fucking picking his nose or digging a hole of china on the playground or something, dude. I can't believe that he is showing up to ask this guy how he should start a real estate business. And dude, the fucking answer that he gave is nothing. It's literally, I bet that kid already knew everything he said. Well, what you want to do to have a business is you want to make money. Yeah. And so to make money, you have to buy something and then sell it for more than what you bought it for.
Yeah. Or what you do is you act like you know what you're talking about, and then you charge someone $50,000 to talk to some kids.
God, bro, for real, dude.
What a scam.
He seriously is like so fucking. He's so fortunate. Like I've never seen a luckier person. This is the easiest job anybody has ever had. Yeah. You're
grifting off children.
Yeah, you're like literally stealing freeze-dried candy from a baby, dude. He's like fucking like he's just dude, schools probably pay this guy. I would imagine that this guy has gotten paid to like speak at like a middle school assembly or something.
But it's got to be like a private Christian middle school, right?
No, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Okay. I mean like I think that it's very very likely that this guy, I mean, he's Canadian, dude. Like this shit is super mild. He's not doing like this sort of like macho masculine like male influencer shit. He's like a fun dad, dude. A big part of his identity is that he's a dad and stuff. It's
like, have you tried grifting to business adults? Have you failed because you don't really have that macho attitude? Try grifting to children.
Yeah, for real. You don't have to try. It's so easy. You don't have to try. You can literally just fucking show up and riff, dude.
Yeah. Bring candy with you and riff.
Yeah. Yeah. Just bring some candy. Dude, yeah. As long as you have prizes, kids will say whatever you want for your reels.
Hey, mama, you know where all the kids are hanging out? I'm trying to do some content farming. Take me to the park with the kids.
Hey, son, would you mind calling the city and asking them which park is really busy right now? I'm trying to pull up in 3 Lamborghinis.
If you're lucky, I'll let you ride in the passenger seat.
Yeah, dude, for real. Maybe I'll let you meet a new friend. Dumbass. Fucking dumbass.
You got him.
Dan, we got you. And this next one is the first video I think we're going to play since the intro that isn't Dan talking to children. So he does talk to adults sometimes too. Crazy, I know. Yeah. This is him. I don't know if this is his own podcast. I don't know if it's somebody else's podcast. This guy seems to be constantly podcasting, which, you know, jealous. I wish I could ABP. Always be podcasting or ABC always be casting, dude. Really, I should have fucking missed it the first time around.
Whiffed.
That sucks. Brett, cut that out. Brett, please cut that out. Brett, please. No, just kidding, dude. Leave it in. That's the process, folks. That's called writing, right there. But this is this is Dan saying the quiet part out loud. This is him talking about the fact that you don't have to be smart to be rich.
You might be too smart for your own good and you don't even know it. Think about every business professor in a university. Technically, they're the smartest PhDs in business. They have no fucking money because they overanalyze, they overjudge, they over-criticize, they know too much. If you want to be rich, there's only two things you need to have. One, an unreasonable amount of confidence, meaning that you are confident in your beingness and your decisions, outsized to any level of accomplishment. And two, the ability to take risks, what I call being fearless. Most wealthy people have both of those because of their ignorance. They start companies that they shouldn't have started because they didn't know how hard it would be. Very few rich people are actually smart. They're way dumber than you think.
The Interstellar music is killing me with that, dude. They're like, he's having this life-altering realization, and it is that you are not stupid
It's
enough.
like that moment in Jimmy Neutron where you fucking go into his brain through his ear. Brain blast, dude. He's like, oh my God, Eureka! I've got it.
I've got to get way dumber.
Carl, pass me that ray gun. Whatever, dude. This guy's so fucking stupid, dude. He's literally...
But
First
that's
of
the
all,
point, Jake.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy the kind of shit that people slop up nowadays, bro.
And you got me out here drinking Magic Mine. I'm trying to get dumb, Jake.
Yeah,
you got me getting fucking magical, and I need to be fucking getting stupid, bro.
Dude, Zach, ever since you drank that Magic Mine, you've been really discerning, dude.
Yeah. I'm using my critical thinking skills, and it is hurting me right now, dude. This is killing me.
Bro, I love that he actually believes that he's imparting some level of wisdom. Brett, do you still have the clip up? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I want to scrub back through like some of this because he really does think that he's really like saying something like so sort of profound, but it's not, dude. Anybody who isn't wealthy already knows this. Dude, I think that this is something that you have for sure expressed to me before. With like working in film, you've had situations where somebody will just give you like kind of a ridiculous amount of money for like just like something
just to
that
throw
is
it
like,
away, isn't
yeah, complete bullshit. I don't know if you could talk about it, but I specifically think about when you went to Dubai.
Oh,
and that entire experience that you've relayed to me, dude. Like it's
You're talking about when somebody threw $100,000 down the toilet.
Yeah, dude. Give everybody the
Dubai.
short of Dubai, the Dubai situation.
Well, this very rich guy with a concubine paid us all to come make her Instagram famous by filming a movie for her, and instead of filming it in Chicago, which would be so stupid and so expensive, he flew us all to Dubai so that we could make Dubai look like Chicago because we're from Chicago. So of course we know how to make Dubai look like Chicago with our filming science. And we all basically got carted around by indentured servants and did our best to just make it through without getting our passports stolen. I say it like it was a bad thing. It was terrible that there were so many indentured servants, but I'm not going to lie. Going to Dubai with a rich person, kind of the best time ever. Kind of amazing. Have you ever had somebody give you a drink on a cloud?
No.
Okay.
No, that's fucking crazy.
$100 drink on a cloud? You ever ate a steak in an entire room ordained by gold?
No.
Because I have.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
It makes the steak taste better.
Dude, didn't you say that you witnessed like a car accident?
Oh,
or something,
we
bro?
witnessed a horrific car
crazy,
accident.
dude.
Yeah, so there was a Mercedes that drove like 100 miles an hour into the back of like a Honda Civic, like which you would not expect to see there. But like 5 people got out of it because they all like work at the Mall of Dubai or something, so they're like the working class. They get out and they're like all holding their necks and stuff. They're like, oh, he literally jumped over a median with his car and drove off like another 100 miles an hour, just sped off. And they're like, oh my God, my neck hurts so bad. And they look back and he drove into them so hard and so fast that his license plate got indented into their bumper. And they pulled it out and they're like, woohoo! They started like cheering and we were like, nice, dude, you guys are going to get some like money for your car crash. They're like, no, they're going to kill him. And we were like, whoa.
Dude,
oh my
God, bro.
I was like, I can't tell if you're joking.
Dude, that's funny. And one of the other details that I remember you telling me is that like the entire time you were shooting, the lady couldn't like emote her face.
No.
Because she had like some some talks. And
Yeah, 100%.
Not trying to.
No, you're okay.
Not trying to.
It was
not
tough.
trying to dox this lady, but
The hardest part was actually not just that, but the hardest part was that basically they had decided to rewrite the entire script. Like there was like a crew takeover, and he was like into that. He's like, I like it when you guys tell me what to do. Like this rich guy was like, I love it when you guys tell me what to do. But then he like being a defiant little baby about it, like, well, no, don't tell me to do that. You know, he fucking loved it,
dude. He was a brat, dude.
He was a huge brat. But he wanted us to tell him what to do, so they decided, oh, let's rewrite the entire script on the spot right now. And they did do that, and he accepted that. But what he didn't realize, and nobody realized, is everybody that was acting in the film was a non-actor who was also not a native English speaker. And they were all speaking in English for maybe the first time in their life. And they had spent months learning the lines that were written for them. And so when they just blew it all up, they literally showed up and were like, I literally have no idea what to say or how to say it. Or like, and they're like, no, but you're Big Tony the gangster. And he's like, I guess I'm Big Tony the gangster.
Big Tony?
Big Tony the gangster, by the way, was a Russian guy.
Oh my God, dude.
I wish I still had access to the finished movie. It was hilarious.
Exactly, though. Dan is describing something in this video that I think that everybody learns once they turn like 25.
Yeah.
If you're like not like a wealthy person, but you like, dude, like there have been comedy shows that I've been paid like an amount of money for that I'm like, this is crazy that you guys are paying me this much to do this here.
Mm-hmm. Like Arkansas?
You know? Yes, dude. Yes, Arkansas with a certain retail family. Mm-hmm. We can't get into it. It's the Walmart family.
Allegedly.
It's allegedly the Walmart family. But dude, scrub back through here. I think that there's like the way that he phrases it, if you pull it forward again, he says something about like you know, he's like they know too much. You have to have an unreasonable amount of confidence, dude. Yeah. He's like literally you have to be like delusional.
Mm-hmm. You want to be rich, there's only two things you need to have. One, an unreasonable amount of confidence.
Yeah,
meaning that
dude. Yeah, like just blind confidence.
Mm-hmm. And two, a lot of money to fail.
Yes, he literally is like, and the ability to take risks. It's like, wow, I wonder what would afford you to do that. Maybe some blind confidence and a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
God, he's such a dipshit, dude.
You can only fail upward if you have money.
No, for real. Yeah. And he knows it, dude. And I think though that he really like thought that he was saying something like fucking, yeah, dude, this is gonna fucking melt everybody's fucking minds.
It's going to take them out, as the kids say.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm going to skibbity melt their minds.
Yeah, Dan's chopped, bro. Dan's totally chopped. This next video is so remember earlier when you were like, well, before you even know what you're doing, just ask somebody for money. Or like ask somebody to buy something from you before you even know what it is. Here is a clip of him telling somebody to do exactly that. So this is in another sort of like conference situation.
I swear to God, these are AI people talking to him. Look at her.
No, dude, I don't think that it is.
That cannot be a real person.
I don't think that it is.
Whose hair looks like that?
Dude, this lady's. I think it looks normal.
I don't know, Jake.
Dude.
AI's getting good. And what's she holding?
She's holding. This is like something that he passes around at his conferences. Like when people are talking, they hold that. It might be like a microphone.
Oh, that
or something like
sense,
you know. Yeah. So,
okay, roll the clip.
Yeah, the hands look normal.
We'll decide.
What are the first steps to take to starting your own business?
Do you know what business you want to be in?
Mechanics, rebuilds, and like restorations.
Literally tell as many people as you can that that's what you want to do. Tell them, hey, I'm starting to do body work on the side. Do you know anybody who needs some body work done? Now, when I say that to you, what scares you about that idea?
Getting the resources, money to start.
What I would say, would you be okay if you paid me half up front and I'm going to go buy the material I need to do the work, but I'm going to give you a 30% discount? Could you do that?
Yeah.
Go get the sale and then try to solve the problem. Most people try to solve all the problems before they get the sale. Get the sale first. Exciting.
Dude, it's the most ridiculous thing. She's saying she wants to do body work on cars. She's like, yeah, I guess like getting the money and the resources to do that is the biggest hurdle in my mind. And he's like, dude, That's fine. Just make your first sale that you ever make pay you half up front, and that'll be enough to cover the cost. And it's like, are you fucking dumb, dude? Do you know how much money it costs to be able to do body work on a car? Before you have to get like one of those jacks that can like lift a car into the fucking air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to have, I don't know, a lot of hammers. I'm guessing a lot of hammers, something to heat the metal with, something to cool off. You have to get a bucket full of water so you can cool off your hot utensils that you're hammering out the body of the car with, right?
You also have to convince somebody to let
I think you're thinking of alchemy too.
No. I'm thinking, if anything, I'm thinking of blacksmiths. Yeah.
The great Canadian pastime.
Yeah.
Blacksmithing.
Yeah, bro. I can't believe that he told this lady this and then posted it on the internet like it's good advice. It's bad advice.
The
It's
sad part
trash.
is there probably are kids that are like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm just going to make myself first and then I'll figure it out.
Dude, yeah, no, he's like appealing to, I don't even know, like it really is children. Like he's making content that's geared towards kids.
You know what that makes me think of too? This might be a small aside, but there's a lot of videographers that do that. There's a lot of people in the video industry who like try to make sales before they know how to even make videos, and then they end up like not just destroying this project or like, you know, ruining this relationship with this client, but they make it so much harder for people like me to work with people like that in the future.
Yeah.
Because those people are automatically skeptical of anybody who does this type of work. Right. And so it's like, it's kind of poisoning the well for everybody.
Yeah.
If you jump in and try to overpromise and underdeliver.
Right.
You know,
dude. Yeah.
You never want to do that.
That is actually business 101. If Dan would have told this kid like, hey, you got to start small, you know, find something that you can do now and then do that for a while and then build up to being able to do body work. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So start with what you can do now. Change some oil.
I got a business idea for us. Brett, you be our manager and we talk to kids.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We deprogram.
Yeah.
We're like, no, listen, just dude, fucking leave the freeze-dried candy at home. Just go hang out at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Just go swing on a swing set, kid.
You don't want to be a business person.
Yeah, dude, business sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's the worst part of being alive.
Wait till you're 21 to think about business.
Commerce is awful. The exchange of money and goods and services is the worst thing that's ever been invented. Don't just go to the park.
And then Brett's like, and here's their invoice for $50,000.
Yeah. The kid's like, how do I make $50,000 to pay for you to come to my park?
Well, that's easy. You got to find some land to buy from somebody to sell the city.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you want to buy some land. Everybody's like, I mean, yes.
Raise them high.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would buy some land. All right, dude. We're gonna roll into number 9 here, Brett.
This is the 9th greatest video of all time.
No, there were only 3 of the greatest videos I've ever seen.
These don't really rank on the list.
Yeah, these other ones are just maybe the 9th greatest video that Dan's ever made.
Ooh. Okay.
But this is Dan talking about, because he's a dad. And he's got kids who are like around the same age as these kids who are asking him questions. It almost makes me wonder if he is staging his kids, but I've seen pictures of him with his family, and it doesn't seem like those are his kids. Those
he
are
might be
just
practicing at home,
kids.
though.
So I don't think he's like hanging out with his own kids at all. But this is him talking about his son came to him because his son obviously wants to get into business, dude. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
So here he is giving his son on some advice on how to start his own AI business.
My 12-year-old came to me and he says, I want to start AI automation. I said, well, you know, my friends, they're all business owners. Find out what problem they're having so that you can offer a solution that you can use AI to solve. And he's like, well, how do I do that? So we'll call him. He's like, well, give me your phone. So little Noah started calling all my friends and asking a simple question. What is causing you pain in your business that if you could automate, it would make you money or save you time? And one of them was like, there's this thing I do with my podcast, but I honestly don't want to do it. If you could take care of it for me, I will pay you $12 a podcast episode. And he's looking at me going like, what should I charge? And I say, well, you don't charge by the time, charge for the outcome. Bundle it up. How about we do 6 months? Now you ask for the credit card. Because the moment they actually give you the credit card, in their mind, they made a purchase. In that moment, I watch him go from not a business owner to a business owner, no customer to a customer, and getting paid.
Yeah, so dude, $12 an episode, Brett. I just want to let you know that you're going to be being replaced by Dan Martell's son, unless you can negotiate something for yourself. I mean, you understand, surely $12 is far too.
I mean, it's above minimum wage, right?
Maybe just barely. I mean,
if he's automating it with AI now, and he's only putting in 10 minutes of his time, you don't want to charge by the time. You want to charge by the outcome, dude. And the outcome is $12.
I could pay him 12 months up front, dude. Yeah. No, dude. I
better lock in that right now before it goes up.
I can't imagine how much of a failure I would feel like as a parent if my 12-year-old kid was like, Dad, I want to start an AI automation business. I would be like, dude, we have to check you into like a mental institution for children. This can't be right. What did did Jeffrey Epstein?
Have you been watching Dan Martell videos?
Yeah, have you been watching Dan Martell? Dude, I'm like going through my kid's computer and he's like worried. He's like, did you find my porn? I'm like, I found something much worse. You're starting an AI automation business? He's like, Dad, it's not what it looks like. I'm like, no son of mine is going to be an AI automator. I'm like kicking my dude. Yeah, that's the future. That's the future that I hope dude, there's a different timeline where it's like, instead of like queer kids or like trans kids, like being kicked out of their houses, it's like all these like kids who want to like
AI
build AI companies and stuff. There's like the fucking there's like there's some like version of reality where the people who need shelter are the people who want to build like an AI. They're like, my dad kicked me out because I want to do an AI automation. I have nowhere to turn. And they're like, it's okay, we got like this apartment building. There's like somebody with money who cares about you.
Our dads kicked us out because we were in love with our AI.
Nah,
it's like, actually, that's a little too weird for me. I'm actually not gonna stay here.
You're in love with AI?
That's
you disgusting piece of shit. No son of mine is gonna be in love with AI. Okay, dude, we're coming down to the home stretch here.
Wow.
And now we're getting into some stuff on Dan's sort of ideas about parenting. Mm-hmm. And this next video that we're going to play is what Dan thinks about people who don't teach their kids about AI, who aren't letting their children use AI. So he is such a believer in AI that he actually thinks that it's akin to child abuse for you to not be teaching your kids how to use AI. So Brett, go ahead.
If you're a parent and you're not teaching your kids AI, I'm not going to call it child abuse, but it's in that same fucking vein. I just don't see a responsible parent thinking they're preparing their child for the future and pretending like AI won't integrate into their life in every aspect, just like you use your fucking cell phone. Most parents right now are not integrating it into their workflow at the level I'm talking about. So they can't teach their kids. They're not using it every day. I was talking to my son, Max. I was like, hey man, are they teaching you AI yet? He goes, actually, my buddy got in trouble at school for using it for a project. Normal schooling is done. Unless electricity is going away in the future, AI is here to stay.
I mean, I feel like he's like being
he's so passionate about this.
Yeah,
he's dropping
crazy.
F-bombs now,
dude. I know.
If you're not fucking teaching your kid AI.
You couldn't do that at the park, dude.
No, dude.
That's bans for being.
I'm seeing a new side of him.
That's grounds for being banned from the park.
He's chastising me for not teaching my kid
AI.
AI.
Dude, it's weird, right?
It's wild.
It's akin to child abuse, dude. That's fucking wild. That's crazy.
That tells you what he thinks about child abuse.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, I mean, what? It's great. We love it. We love Me and Dan, we love abusing children, allegedly.
Hit your kid, sure, but you better teach them about AI.
Yeah, I did say that I would hit my kid if he used AI, dude.
Yeah. You're on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
It turns out you are the
me-
child abuser.
Yeah, me and Dan are on opposite ends of the spectrum on this one. Where are you on the spectrum of hitting your kids for not using AI and hitting your kids because they used AI? Where are you at on that spectrum? I'm far right. Yeah, it's so strange, dude. And he contradicts himself a lot when he's talking about this, because if you remember, originally he was saying like, yeah, dude, you just fucking take a picture of your homework or whatever.
Yeah.
This next one is he's even more passionate about schools not letting kids use AI and how much it's going to set these kids back. They're going to be worse off, dude. They're going to be worse off in the future because they don't know how to use AI.
It looks like he's at the school.
Dude, he very well might be. He's in the teacher's lounge. Yeah, why does Dan always go to the teacher's lounge and scream at everybody? That's freaking weird.
He's at his kid's school.
Yeah, he's at his school. Why is fucking Caden's dad always going?
I fucking heard you weren't teaching these kids with AI.
Roll it, Brett. Roll it.
Most schools forbid AI in the classroom. There's a difference between using it to give you the answer to the test versus using it to learn. I make my kids use AI all day long to learn. When my son's showing me this test he's doing and I can't figure it out, I'm like, all right, let's pull out the AI. When I show it to Max, he's like, oh, I get it now. 100%, 100%, 100%. Why wouldn't you use it that way? There's no future where somehow, some way that the AI gets turned off, just like the internet's not gonna get turned off. Every kid is homeschooled. It's whether the parents know it or not. And I've seen most parents spend more time trying to figure out where they're going on vacation than what school their kids are going to go or what they're learning.
Dude, you can tell that he's full of shit just based off the fact that like the way that he talks about some sort of like impending like huge internet crash. Yeah. He calls it the internet getting turned off.
Yeah.
That's some shit that I would say, dude. The internet's turned off. Like if my internet was down, I'd be like, "Oh, it's turned off right now." Somebody hit a cable and turned off the internet.
Yeah, damn it.
They didn't call before they were digging, and they hit fucking like hit the internet cable, and now the internet's turned off. And it's like, dude, you can't be some tech genius and talk about it the same way that I do, because I'm a fucking idiot.
But now, I just like I'm so fascinated by like what could his motive possibly be, because what he's saying is like blatantly false. They've proven that if you use AI too much, it will literally make you incapable. It doesn't even take long. It can take like less than a month to like forget some things that you've learned throughout your life. Like people, like their reading cognition like goes down.
Yes.
Like their comprehension goes down, their critical thinking skills go down, and it's like a measurable thing that it changes that. And a huge, and you can get rid of it and go back to normal after like a couple months or whatever. It's almost like using a drug. Like it inhibits your brain and destroys your brain function, and they have proven it. But like, what's his motive to convince people that that's not true? Like, I
think
don't get
that he just is dumb. Like, I think that he is dumb, and
sipping his own juice,
dude. It's one of those things where I think that, one of the good things about social media, I think we would agree, is that it has sort of democratized like people being able to like get their voice out there. True. And there's something very like noble and good about that aspect of it. Mm-hmm. But one of the major drawbacks is that it also creates a scenario where there are like, I mean, millions of useful idiots. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? You know this term? Like somebody who's sort of, I think in a lot of cases unwittingly sort of carrying water for something that they don't even really completely understand. You know what I mean? They don't know.
I think he just unlocked it, actually.
Yeah.
I think he made a couple videos about AI at one point and realized that those were his highest performing videos. And now he's just putting it all into that, because people do that with like filmmaking and stuff like that all the time too. It's like they don't actually understand filmmaking, but they've made like money or an audience off of showing like giving people things to buy or things to placate themselves to make them think that they're doing the thing they want to do. And he's just probably profiting or
Yeah,
finding
dude.
some way off of shilling it out to people, not because he's invested in the companies necessarily, just because people are watching him more because for whatever reason the algorithm is boosting him to talk about these things.
He's invested in sort of like a tertiary kind of way
Oh.
where it's like he's like not maybe like being like I'm dumping all my money into OpenAI or whatever, but more so in the sense where it's like, well, I can kind of grift on this.
He can
like I can nibble around the edges of this, and this can like kind of keep me afloat because really, dude, he's like a guy who made it big in tech, and then sold like these companies to some bigger companies, and did some angel investing in some stuff. And that's kind of was like it. And this is clearly like the new sort of avenue. You know, he's a speaker. He's like a motivational speaker kind of guy. He's friends with Tony Robbins. It's very like,
That'll do it.
It's very middle of the road.
Who's Tony Robbins?
Tony Robbins is probably the most famous like motivational like speaker. Yeah.
Well,
like,
I mean, some people would probably say he's not a grifter, but
I think that it's like, I think that some of it is like fine. Right, like some of it I understand. Like a lot of people don't understand like the power of like positive thinking or whatever. Like that's not something that is something that people have to be taught sometimes. But I think that you know what is fucked up about what somebody like Tony Robbins does or somebody like this Dan Martell guy is that they convince people that like it's not just you know, like going to help you like feel like less stressed or something like that. It's going to help you like make a bunch of money, and you got to make sure that you listen to everything that I say.
Yeah.
And it's like a cult of personality kind of thing that develops around these guys.
They're taking a really sensitive pain point and sort of using it to grab the attention of people and monopolize it into like this whole. Like,
it's similar to you know, like I think what happens to a lot of people in like other areas of culture and politics where something that starts out as an insecurity becomes it sort of manifests itself into this sort of like dark kind of relationship, like parasocial relationship with, you know, people, whether it be the president or you know, Dan Martell or Tony Robbins or Andrew Tate. Like these all like all of this springs from a sort of like I think insecurity that, you know, people as individuals have, but also I would even say like a more like broad like society sort of like group level anxiety and insecurity that people have about stuff.
It's something that they tap into that with themselves, and it makes them feel authentic to these other people because people feel like they're speaking. They're
relating.
Some of their
they're
greatest
relating
problems
to them.
and,
It's really fucked up, dude. And that's the same way that like all these you know, young men get sucked into this sort of like fucking macho male influencer kind of shit. Like, you know, women are objects. Women are, you know, like this like traditional sort of like gender roles. Like you can't be a man if you fucking cook dinner, like do the dishes or something like that.
Yeah, they're all
you
preying
know what
on
I mean?
like, can you not get chicks?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Dude, and if that's your biggest goal in life, then you need to listen to me, bro.
I really think about like, I mean, you know, when I was in middle school or like high school or something like that, you know, I wasn't fucking like getting chicks. I fucking like, dude, I was a fucking kid. You know what I mean? And also I was like fucking nervous and awkward. Like, and the reality is like, you don't realize that like most people aren't like fucking like out here like fucking and like doing all this stuff is like
that's
high
not even
schoolers in a lot of
everybody's
cases.
goal.
Right, exactly. Like, and so it's one of those things where it seems like such a big deal to you at that age, kind of like where you're like, wow, like people are gonna like start having sex and stuff or like whatever, but like the reality is like it's actually like normal to not be like fucking a bunch of children when you're also a child. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like be crass or whatever. I feel like it's because I do this Donald Trump impression. I like talk about Jeffrey Epstein stuff, but I sincerely mean that. Like, it's like, yeah, dude, like it's just that's not the reality of the situation. And I think that if I was like a young kid and this kind of shit was around when I was a young kid, I could easily see myself being like swept up by this, because teenagers are insecure. They're all like insecure, and you have this person being like, actually, like, you're not insecure because there's something wrong. Well, you're insecure because there's something wrong with you, and there's something wrong with you because society like doesn't let men be men anymore. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, you get to blame something besides yourself. You get to do all this stuff, and it's really sad.
I think we've healed your inner child, Jake.
Yeah, we fixed it.
It's okay that you didn't get chicks in high school, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're just a normal guy. You're just a normal guy.
I'm glad that we could finally talk about this. You know what? We don't have to record the podcast anymore. This can be the last episode.
Podcaster heals his inner child and no longer podcasts.
Oh my God. So dude, we have one last video. And this one I edited myself a little bit by adding a piece of an earlier clip.
Nice.
Yeah, I added a piece of an earlier clip to the very end of this, because this is Dan talking about how you should use AI to teach children. And this, you know, much like a lot of the stuff that he's been talking about with kids and AI, completely contradicts the first clip that I ever saw of him, which is still the funniest video of all time. This is Dan talking about how AI should be used.
AI is about to disrupt education in a massive, massive way. Most schools today ban the use of AI. The teacher should be teaching their kids, here's the problem in the workbook. If you have a phone, take a picture of the problem in the workbook. And then every kid has a custom prompt for themselves based on their preferences. And then it says, teach it to me in the way I need to learn. Some people are more visual, some people are more analytic. Craft the prompt for the kid. My kids have custom prompts for each one of them based on their individual preference to learn math concepts. They're not allowed to get the answer, but they're allowed to learn how to use it. The parents that are tuned into what I just said, their kids are going to be incredibly well prepared for the future.
So just take a picture of your homework and say, do the homework for me. Can you do that? Dude, you're going to crush it. Let's go.
He's such a fucking moron, dude. It makes
Sweet dreams are made of the. What are these
So just take a picture of your homework and ask it to do your homework. You think you could do that? Yeah.
He's like, I swear they're using it to learn, man.
Yeah, dude. He's like, look, man, they're not allowed to just get the answer. And then here he is standing in front of a Lamborghini telling a kid, just ask it for the answer. Just have it do your homework, dude.
Dude.
What a fucking rube. What a fool,
You know
dude.
somebody is full of shit when they use the buzzword disrupt.
Yes.
You're like,
oh,
it's going to disrupt the education industry. It's going to turn it upside down. Oh, my gosh.
This guy's a
the amount of
walking fucking
disruption.
buzzword, dude.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He's filled with them.
Yeah.
And he's like using them on kids.
Yeah. He's using buzzwords on kids, dude.
Yeah.
It's worse than 9/11.
Okay, now we've unhealed your inner child.
It's worse than 9/11, dude. I remember 9/11, and I remember this, and I think this is
the
worse.
podcast is back on, and we're talking about 9/11 again.
The planes were AI. Do that homework, Chat GPT. No, dude, that's it. We made it to the end of the. So, what do you think? Final thoughts on Dan?
Final thoughts on Dan.
He's a poop head. He's a poop
Final
head.
thought on
dipshit,
Dan.
dude.
Maybe we should ask ChatGPT if he's a grifter. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT, could you sum him up for me?
ChatGPT is like, who? Who are you talking about? Fucking who?
Dan
Fucking-
Martell is a famous animator from the 1920s.
Yeah, ChatGPT is like, I only know America.
Yeah.
I only know America stuff. Yeah, dude. The fact that he's Canadian makes it so much like it makes it make so much sense.
Yeah.
Because it really is like I think it's just sort of this like really mild sort of it's a kid friendly version of like AI grifting. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Like I thought that it was I really don't know that there's very many people out there like him who are like gearing their shit in this way, like so directly to like even younger children. You know what I mean? Like Andrew Tate like he talks about like being a man. Like a lot of these people talk about being.
But he doesn't
men.
talk in front of children.
Yeah, but he doesn't. No, I don't think that he's like very often going and being like having kids be like, Andrew Tate, how do I totally slay pussy? Mr. Andrew Top G Tate, how do I totally slay pussy? Brett, bleep that out. Change my voice. Make my voice low. Make it look like I'm like in a gang or something, and like one of those gang documentaries.
I think the magic mind is hitting.
Really?
Because my brain right now feels like that poster with all the strings around it. I can't formulate a full thought on it, but this is the partial thoughts that are starting to formulate a thought.
The threads.
He is talking to all these children and trying to sell them AI, but trying to sell it to the parents like it's teaching them, but really is telling them to their faces that they should just use it to cheat. But also, he used to work with the Hells Angels. Like somehow that is like creeping back into my head right now.
Yeah.
He like worked with the Hells Angels, which seems so bizarre and not kid friendly. And now he has this sick obsession with helping children. And I'm just like, there's some weird disconnect there. What happened to him in jail? Like,
dude, you
what's
got to be
going on?
careful, bro. You're gonna get assassinated.
I
when
know. I'm
we leave
unlocking
here.
some weird things. This magic mind is really doing it.
Zach,
to me right
you're
now, dude.
asking too many of the right questions. You got to be careful now.
Yeah, I don't have any of the answers, but I do have a lot of questions.
Whoa, Zach's defecting to the Soviet Union?
That's what they call it instead of whatever happened to Epstein in his cell. They're like, he left on a plane, but we're missing the minute where he got on the plane.
It was nothing. There was nothing that happened in that 1 minute. It was, he just hung himself. He unalived himself, as the kids say.
Allegedly.
He allegedly unalived himself. Dude, I would love to hear Donald Trump say, like in real life, like somebody unalived themselves. Dude. Like to hear Donald Trump somehow unalived has made it into Donald Trump's vernacular. Jeffrey Epstein, he unalived himself in prison. All right, dude. We made it to the end of the episode. Where do you want people to find you? You have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know what? They can find me in the comment section of your YouTube.
That's true.
channel.
Yeah,
because
Zach's
I'd be
in the
there.
comments.
I'm posted.
If you
want
to talk to Zach, you just got to go to the comments of our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you should meet me down there. It's a little lonely down there sometimes.
It's pretty lonely. It makes me sad every time I see my friend Zach talking to himself in the comments. I'm like, God, dude.
I'm just like, would anybody like to goof around? Maybe like to get a little goof and guffawing over here? Come on now. I mean, that video that you posted of Sarah singing.
Yes.
Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
of
great.
Sarah singing. I mean, come on. You got to make it to the end of that episode and see that. And you got to hop down in the comment section with me.
Yeah.
Please.
It's perfect.
I'm desperate for you to be in the comment section with me. That's where you can find me.
Yeah.
Though.
We'll link to
section.
link to Zach's stuff in the description as always. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. You made it this far in the video. Why aren't you subscribed? Why aren't you subscribed to the channel?
Come on, man. Don't you want to be a part of the Jakin.Off bump?
Come on. The Jakin.Off. You're getting into the ground floor. Look, all you got to do, it's all about taking that first step. Once I got your credit card, you're in.
We're just trying to make our first sale. We're just a humble couple guys.
We're just trying to make our first sale.
We just want to make our first sale.
Yeah.
And then it'll be all sales for me and
Look, you give me half up front. 2 comments on 2 videos. and then I do something that you like. I don't know what that is yet. To be determined.
Well, you can send anything to the email and you look at it. So,
exactly.
So you take the 2 comments and then you look at whatever they send you.
Yeah, you send me 2 comments and then you send me an email with something you think I should look at. And then I send you an email back saying, I don't really want to look at that.
But I did.
But I did look. But I don't want to look at that again.
And just to be clear, it could be anything.
And you can send that to Jakin.Off.Podcast at gmail.com. And subscribe, give us a review, 5 stars. Go talk to Zach in the comments.
Please.
And go follow him at the social media links in the description. But without further ado, that's the end of the episode. Brett, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I think the thing that he reminds me of the most is he reminds me of the child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but for future AI tech bros or whatever. Where he's just like, oh, kids, don't you see my Lamborghini? Don't you want to see how you get a Lamborghini? I never watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang all the way through because it was nightmarish.
Yeah. I've never seen it. Do you... Are you familiar with the
I had
character
it on
he's talking about?
VHS, and I am like somewhat familiar. I feel like I have a
He
deep
was
fever dream,
creepy as fuck.
and I do feel like the magic
Really?
mind is kind of like bringing it out a little.
Yeah,
bit.
wow.
Wow.
We're gonna unpack whatever Zach's got going on with the child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. But listener, thank you so much for listening to the episode, and I love you. Bye bye.